Take the next one. You get this rhythm going, see? And you're not under compulsion all the time. You know, when I was a little boy and went to school in England, I had to learn the piano. They called it playing the piano. But actually, they said you must play. We had in England compulsory games. They used to post notices on the bulletin board at the school where I went. It said, this afternoon everyone will go for a run. And if you didn't go for a run, and it was found out that you hadn't, you were flogged. So everybody hated going for a run, because they were under compulsion to play. Everybody must play. Like the whole game of life, we're all involved in it. It's only a game. Everybody has got to belong. So we went running. I remember one day I was out on a run, and I was trying to enjoy myself, because I was running on the balls of my feet, dancing along. And a fellow came up behind me, he was running on his heels. He was jogging. And he was going clump, 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 clump. I said, well, what's the matter with you? You're running on your heels. You're jarring your whole body all the way through. Okay, but he stuck to it. He became champion long distance running with the school. But he didn't enjoy it. And all he enjoyed was the suffering that he endured that made him feel that he had really contributed to the human race, because he suffered so much. He identified his existence and his worth with his suffering. Now, really great runners dance when they run. They don't necessarily follow a straight course. They may weave. And in the same way, if you happen to witness in the year 1970 the World Cup Championship in soccer, you would have seen that the winning team from Brazil played soccer in the most extraordinary way. They played it like basketball. They played it dancing. The way we learned soccer in school when I was a boy was very, very formal and orderly, and we didn't really enjoy it. But these fellows were bouncing balls off their shoulders, off every muscle, and they had astonishing teamwork. But at the same time, were dancing the game, and the sports writer in the London Times said that they danced their way to victory. So the point is that you can do everything you have to do in this spirit. Don't make a distinction between work and play. Regard everything that you're doing as play, and don't imagine for 1 minute that you've got to be serious. Let's take, for example, the rest of the world other than ourselves. Think for a moment, what are vegetables doing? Let's, for example, consider this. What's it all about? I mean, it serves us, human beings, by being decorative. But what is it from its own point of view? See, because here is this stalk, and all these leaves come out, ka-ching, 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 all the way to the stalk, then it, whoops, it goes into this. And then it goes into flowers in the end, you see, and they go kitty, 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 all around. And I look at the thing, and it's like a symphony. It's just like Bach doing a fugue, with all the different movements going. And that's what it's about. What do you say? It's using up air, it's using up energy. It's really not doing anything except being ornamental. And yet here's the whole vegetable world. Not only cactus plants like this, or trees.
bowing. Right. Non-violence, you should consider non-violence is signs of strength. Violence is a sign of desperate weakness. So there is a very rich human thinking. The concept of ahimsa developed. But not only remain an idea, but 1,000 years into practice. So non-violence is very, very relevant. And especially in ancient time, okay, people, different continent, different country, they remain more or less self-sufficient. So not much contact with outside. So according to that circumstances, the very concept of war, destroy the other group which have different interests or different views. And destruction of your enemy is victory of yourself. Now today's reality is every nation, every continent very much next to each other, heavily interdependent. Europe needs Western technology. Western country need Europe oil. And then everything interdependent. So according to that reality, the concept of war is outdated. Yet, difference of interest, conflict interest, always there because of human vision, human desire. And we must find effective, practical method to solve these things. That's what I so that's very much there.
Try me if you think I'm bullshit.
The prayers of the Christian church are full of the idea, "O Lord, we are not worthy, and since it is only of thy great mercy that we continue to survive at all, we humbly beseech thee," etc., etc.
It's over. Everything starts from now.
Going around with that feeling about the nature of reality, that it is watching you all the time, that you're always on probation, like a released prisoner. And therefore there is an all-seeing eye at every moment of the day and night surveilling you much more efficiently than any big brother could watch you through tiny TV cameras in your bedroom. I know a friend of mine who is a devout Catholic, and in her toilet, but she is different, she has a sense of humor. And in the toilet, you know, it's an old-fashioned one with a tank and a pipe coming down to the john. And there's a little placard on it with a big eye painted. And in Gothic letters underneath it, it says, "Thou, God, seest me." So always, everywhere, according to this mythology, there is the eye of the paternal judge watching you. Now, what can you do with a situation like that?
When you said that last time, I was kind of tripping.
If that's the way things really are, you don't know whether this Lord has a sense of humor, and whether you can say to him, "Hey, look, don't take such an advantage of me like that. Turn down that light a little. Close off your eyes sometimes. You don't need to be all that particular. You know I can't do anything to you. I can't knock you over. Why do you need to bug me all the time?" Sort of attitude is too much. And so people couldn't stand it. You know, 600 years of it was enough. And it became intolerable. Really intolerable. Because everybody knew they were sinners, and that they were doing all the things against the rules in the book.
and nobody could possibly put up with it. So the only thing they could do to relieve themselves of this horrible...
Because we all crew. Just try me if you think I'm bullshit. Because we all crew. Just try me if you think I'm bullshit.
The prayers of the Christian church are full of the idea, "O Lord, we are not worthy. And since it is only of thy great mercy that we continue to survive at all, we humbly beseech thee," etc., etc.
It's over. Everything starts from now.
Going around with that feeling about the nature of reality, that it is watching you all the time, that you're always on probation, like a released prisoner. And therefore there is an all-seeing eye at every moment of the day and night surveilling you, much more efficiently than any big brother could watch you through tiny TV cameras in your bedroom. I know a friend of mine who is a devout Catholic, and in her toilet, but she is different, she has a sense of humor. And in the toilet, you know, it's an old-fashioned one with a tank and a pipe coming down to the john.